we should be live. Let me scoot on over right here. What is up, everybody? If you love that thumbnail, give me that love, right? I thought I did a pretty gnarly job on that thumbnail. Pretty cool. You like my eBay and Amazon tattoos on my arms? Really cool, right? Alright, let's get right into this. We got bags and bags and bags of stuff, okay? This is all from 2 thrift stores. Now, I did bring my camera, and I was filming a ride-along style video, but then I forgot to film, and I realized I really didn't have that much footage, to be honest. Really not enough to warrant putting up a video, in my opinion. So, live haul time sounds a little bit better. What up, Terry Berry? So, as you can tell, bam, bam. Now, if you watch my videos often, you remember I had a bunch of bags back there, and now all the bags are back. But it's a good thing that more than 50%, I'd say a good 60 to 70% of these items are going to get shipped off to Amazon. Hopefully I could get these boxes done tonight. Well, probably not tonight. Sorry, 10 p.m. But I can definitely start prepping these things, peeling off the stickers and putting them into Inventory Lab. Finish it up in the morning. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so definitely be able to do it. I can't get it listed tonight. Yeah, I wish. What up, Greg? What up, Olivia? What up, Elon? So we're going to just go through this first bag, and we're just going to freaking fly through it, okay? So the first bag, guys, I scored big at this thrift store. You ready? Apples to Apples, Party in a Box. Brand new sealed, $6. After all fees and what I paid for it, I'm going to make about $8 on this, right? So that's $8. Oh, wait. That's $8. Oh, hold on. And another $8. I mean, sometimes you just walk into a thrift store and they just start handing you money. And you're just like, what is going on? How come all of these are here? And how come they just think that money's awesome, right? And they're just like, yeah, man, you could just take all of our money, or take all of your money and leave. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, man. I'll just keep stacking up these $8 profits, put those profits into my pockets, and I mean, I scored. Now we can actually move the webcam over. You can see this huge stack right there. Isn't that crazy? So I don't know if that's all of them. Here's another. And another. All brand new sealed. And another. Really good rank, guys. These things are just going to go bam, 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 bam. Right here. Let's round it up to 10. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 bucks. Get rid of one of them, so we're looking at probably just under 100 bucks in instant sellers. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So we're gonna actually, this would have been a cool thumbnail, me like, right? That would have been fun, but I didn't think about that. I instead laid down on my stuff. Next, we have a Dizzle Dope Kiss puzzle. Has kind of a high rank. It was $5, brand new sealed. The rank is a little high on this thing, but you know, it's gonna go. It's definitely gonna sell. It helps that it's brand new sealed. I don't think there's any FBA sellers, so that also definitely can hinder the rank. So this guy should go, you know, it's just gonna take a little while. This I scanned into Amazon, Baby Einstein. I paid $8. It's a DVD set of 10. Now on Amazon, the lowest price was $6. But of course, DVDs are restricted. So I can't sell DVDs on Amazon. So what do? Got to go over to eBay. Well, I tried looking it up on eBay. My eBay app would not load for some reason. It just wouldn't load whenever I was typing things in. So I said, you know what? I'll drop the $8. I honestly have no idea how this is going to do. But I imagine if it's going for 80 something on Amazon with a pretty good rank, it was about 100,000, like 98,000 or something in video. So I assume this is going to do pretty well. Next, we have a puzzle. This is of, I don't know who this is, Sophia the First. This is actually, surprisingly, I bought it by mistake. There's no listing for it on Amazon. I only paid 95 cents. So, oh wait, think I paid $2.95 because there's 2 stickers on this. I don't know. I either paid $2.95 or 95 cents, but it's brand new, sealed, no listing on Amazon. I'm gonna throw it up on eBay, guys. I actually do pretty well. So let's say I paid $3. Weighs just over a pound. I think this will fit in a, might not fit in a padded flat rate. So gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this, but we'll figure it out. Got this. This actually had a pretty good rank in toys. This little Crayola no spill color thing. I paid $2 for this thing, and it actually had a decent rank, right? But there's not a single person on the listing, so I can list it however high I want. So woohoo! Here we go, guys. Halo. Halo's great, man. $8, $7.95 for this brand new sealed Halo toy. This thing's going for about $35. Then I got a Bop It Extreme 2. Not one, but 2 Bop It Extreme 2s. What did I pay for them? 95 cents a piece. Do they work? I don't know. I didn't test them. That one works. That one works. Okay. Now I do test it. I do press all the buttons and everything on it, but 95 cents a piece? Heck yeah, that's like $30-something each right there. First bag, empty. Oh, do you guys like this shirt? You might remember this from previous videos, but you're like, oh, how come it's not green? What happened to the green shirt with all the holes in it? Found one on eBay and I bought it. $15. Came in a lot of 3 shirts. So I was stoked. Placed my bid because it was for bidding, and I won. And I got the shirt, and I'm happy because this is my favorite shirt. Super comfortable. I was looking for another one because mine had crazy holes in it. So cool. Let's go into this bag right here. What is this? A little baby. Look at this baby, guys. Look how much fun he's having. Now, he actually looks like he's afraid that his picture's getting taken. It says, do not remove something tag. I'm going to use a heat gun to get rid of some stickers that are on here, but it's brand new. What did I pay? I think I paid $3. I can't remember what it was going for. I'm not going to make a lot of money. I'll make about $10 on it, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Another cool board game. I paid $4 for, brand new sealed. This is Da Vinci's Challenge, which is pretty dope. Can you sell those Bop Its? It's under collectible. Yeah, I'd have to sell it under collectible. Monopoly Junior. I don't know what the heck this is on here. Monopoly Junior, brand new sealed. Paid $6. Now the listing shows it coming up at around not a lot of money. But this is the version from the 90s, or from 2005, so it's older than the one that's out now. And usually older versions are worth more money. People either have they miss playing the older version. I personally love the older version of Life and Categories. Both of the newer versions suck. So I only buy the older version, so I do understand why someone would buy the older version of a game. Pretty cool puzzle. This one had a really high rank. I just picked it up because maybe it'll go during September. This is before and after. Shows way back when they raised the flag, and then here at 9/11 when they were putting up the flag in the rubble. $3. Had a rank of about 800,000 in toys, which is so high. But I'm hoping someone will buy it around, September or Memorial Day. Well, Memorial Day's already over, but yeah, February 23rd, 1945, and September 11th, 2001. So maybe around one of those times this thing will sell. Who knows? And then I was so surprised about this. This is Thomas, the Tank Engine, Thomas and Friends, $3. It's going for about $30. It's just a matching game, just with cards. No idea why it's going for so much, but it is. So I could actually reuse these bags as garbage bags. That's pretty awesome. I don't think I'm going to, though, because I put a lot of holes in them. But it's okay. They're going off to the side. All right. Next bag. Well, actually, I'll show you a few more games. This game, brand new sealed, called Check Up Charlie. Brand new sealed. I paid $8 for this. But this huge game right here, brand new seal, is going for about $80 with a rank of around 300,000 in toys. Made by Milton Bradley in 1995. Awesome find right there. A game that I'm most likely keeping for myself because I've actually been looking for it is Pass the Pigs, but this is deluxe. I only paid 95 cents for it because it's used, and now I opened it up. Jack Pigfellow, that's funny. And Hugh Pigfellow, that's funny. Alright, so you open it up. Here's the game board and everything, but I mean, it is brand new, sealed on the inside. So that's freaking sweet. So I could sell it as used like new. I mean, it is, I guess, brand new. It's just missing the plastic wrap. Or used very good and saying everything inside is sealed. Or I could keep it myself. It's going for about $18 to $20. So not too bad. And then this, oh crap. And then this game right here, Bamboozle. There's no price tag on. Oh, $3.95. I don't remember what it's going for, but it's brand new sealed. So I'm definitely going to make some money. Now, just to get rid of all the hard goods, I also went to a Goodwill. I got this game at a Goodwill for $3, brand new sealed. I'm going to double my money. Nothing too great, but I'll still double my money, which is nice. At that same Goodwill, here's my receipt. I ended up spending $72.68 at this Goodwill. At the same Goodwill, I got this. This is called Tough Organizer by Smeed, brand new sealed. I was very surprised at this. I paid $6. It's actually going for about 40 bucks. So, didn't know if it was going to be going for anything. I said, you know what? I'll scan it and just see. Do I hold the games until fourth quarter? I don't. There are no Rosses in Connecticut. I do not hold the games until fourth quarter just because I have no room for it. You'd probably make triple your money if you did that. But I need some money now, so I gotta pad out my time. I'll find stuff like this again, but this is one of my best brand new finds. All right, and the last hard good, I believe, before we get into clothing, is this right here. It's a bunt cake, castle bunt by Nordic Ware, made in USA. Just put a cake. You make a cake out of this. It's a mold. $3. I'm only gonna make about 10 bucks after fees, but I remember selling these and getting about 30 bucks after fees, so obviously the price is tanking, but the rank is still good. So I'm assuming, I didn't do a lot of research into it, I'm assuming somebody just jumped in really low, and that's what I saw. Just to do some quick research, I'll look it up right here on my phone. Sometimes that's honestly what happens. People will pop onto a listing, and they will completely just undercut the market and ravage it. And it sucks. It sucks when people do that. I don't get why they do it. They're just hurting themselves. But let's just look this up really quick. It's called Nordic Ware Castle Bunt. All right. So there are 41 offers. So okay, this thing, when I used to sell these, they were only about 5 or 10. So we're looking at $16.19. Somebody is selling it for. Amazon's actually on the listing new at 23, so I don't know what happened to these, but when I was selling these, there were never new ones, and I was getting like 30 bucks for them. Not anymore though, so that's how that is. It's okay. Oh, I have another bag of stuff that I completely didn't even notice. So let's see what's in this one. All right, here's a hard good. A fire truck, guys, little fire truck. There's nobody on this listing either. $4. It looked like a generic fire truck, but I scanned it in and it had a really good rank, like 200,000 in toys with nobody on the listing. So I don't know when the last time it sold was, but I mean, it must have been a pretty good rank. I see nothing about it that makes it special. There's no special brand. It looks cheap and plastic, but the thing, nobody on the listing had an amazing rank. I can charge whatever I want for it, $4. We'll see what it's going for. All right, so one more hard good, I believe, and then the rest is clothing. Oh, actually, I feel something with my foot. Oh, I got some more hard goods, guys. Totally forgot. Totally forgot about my buddy over here, Mr. Fishy. You ready? Gotta silence the phone. Here we go. I didn't know they did 2 songs, but they do 2 songs. And then this one. It's pretty loud. But Little Fishy I paid $6 for. I can't remember what they're going for, but still pretty dope. And actually, I do remember that I did have something else. Oh, yeah. a bunch of DVDs for eBay. Children's DVDs. I buy them when they're cheap, and I lot them up when I can. Those do well. And then 2 sealed CDs, $1.95 a piece. They're going for a good amount. I mean, not a lot, but they're easy to ship in. Now, I think we're done with all the hard goods. So now we're going to actually hop into clothing. So let's just start it off right, okay? Let's start it off with something awesome that I'm probably keeping for myself. These were $12. I've been looking for like a pair of boot type shoes for a while. Look at that brand, guys. Patagonia, right? Here is the tongue. Patagonia right there. These things are mint. It looks like I don't think they've ever been worn. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of wear. So yeah, they have been worn, but I mean, maybe that's just from people trying it on. I don't know. The inside's nice and mint. Patagonia. They're size 10, which is perfect. I believe this is leather on the outside and really cool stitching for 12 bucks. 12 bucks. So I might keep them because they're my size. I actually forgot to show you guys. My pants are falling down. I actually forgot to show you guys the last hard good, which I'll show really quick before we get into all the clothing. Oh, it's heavy. This is a Sony subwoofer, right? If you guys want to look up the model number, I paid 20 bucks for it. The model number is SA-WPFT1. Paid 20 bucks. There's no FBAer selling it used. There is a merchant fulfilled guy selling it used for about $208, but new it's selling for $188. So it has an amazing rank. I bet you I could get 160 to 170 for it. I'm only going to undercut by a little bit. I'm probably going to do merchant fulfilled, which means I'm going to lose a lot of money in the long run. But I trust myself with packaging it and shipping it off to the customer better than shipping it to the warehouse and having them do it. I just feel like I can do it better. Now I'm probably going to lose about 15 to 20 bucks doing it that way because of how big and heavy it is, how much it's going to cost to ship. But I just trust it a little bit better. I think I'm going to start doing that with a lot of my VCRs and stuff now also, just because of how many returns I'm getting on these things. I don't know what's going on in the warehouse, but they're all getting damaged, so I do not like that. I'm seeing some comments coming in right now. We got a lot of people. We got 48 people watching. Hopefully we have 48 likes. That'd be dope. TJ Towns says, picked up Caddyshack Dancing. Go for it for $3. Can't part with it, too. Cute. I like that. Oreo Kid likes my channel because Steve told you about me. Awesome. I like that, man. I love Steve. Good time to get games and toys. People are sprinkling and donating items they don't want for Christmas. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. Thank you, G-Jasso. All right. So now, time for the clothing haul. So I need to make some room where I can stick all these clothes. So I'm just going to clear off a little bit of space right here at my desk. Just a little bit. Just need a little bit of space. That's all. Just a teensy-weensy bit of space that I am clearing. And that looks good. That's enough space. I can just throw everything right here. So the very first item we have. And while I go through these shirts, I want to, because I can see the whole feed also. I want you guys to let me know, if you're a clothing seller, of course, let me know if it's a good buy or a bad buy. Okay, so when I start going through these clothes, I'd better see lots of good buys and bad buys based off of the item, because I'm still not that great with clothing. I know there's a lot of people out there that are much better than I am, so I'm curious. All right, here we go. First item is a Charles Thurwitt, or Thurwitt. Now this is a slim fit. I paid $4 for it. It's this nice purple with a really nice checker design, and the kicker here is it is French cuff. So the French cuff is nice, the slim fit is nice, the $4 price tag is nice. I think that that's all the makings for a nice deal. Now, before I go on, I just want to show you that I bought 2 of them. So here's the other one. It's a Charles Thurwitt. You can see it right down in there. It also says slim fit $3.95 French cuff, but this one's just purple plaid. So we got Magnify saying it's a Magnify TV saying it's a good buy. They're super slow for me at least. And New to You CT says these have come down quite a bit. I completely agree because I have a few and they're not moving. I just bought them because I figured at $4, they're both slim fit, they're both nice patterns, and they're very clean. I think, you know, even if I had to run a sale on them and get rid of them for dirt cheap, whatever. All right, here we go. Here is a great brand. Now, I want to see, well, I'm not going to play a guessing game. I'm just going to show you. Here it is. That is Brooks Brothers Black Fleece. Now, this is a more valuable kind of Brooks Brothers shirt. Now, I did pay up, though. I paid $10. I'm curious to see if anybody here would pay $10 for this shirt. I did, and it's really clean. It's just like this brownish yellow checkered plaid pattern. But Black Fleece, guys, if you know anything about Brooks Brothers and you've never heard of Black Fleece, look into it. It is worth a lot more for some reason. I remember selling one Black Fleece top where the tag was completely destroyed. There was a stain on it, and I sold it for I think $35, and that was in rough condition. So I'm hoping that this goes for more than that. You wouldn't pay more than $6 for it personally. Uh-oh, Magnify. Uh-oh, well, maybe I made a bad buy. I think $10 is all right. I definitely did pay up for it. I just never see Black Fleece, so I was like, well, I never see it. I'm gonna buy it just to buy it, right? Sometimes that happens, and you learn from your mistakes. All right, next, right here, Tommy Bahama. Now, guys, I have a lot of Tommy Bahamas. I really do. This is a size medium, 100% silk. Long sleeve. Long sleeves don't sell super well for me, but it's long sleeve, blue stripe, right? It's nice. Now, long sleeves don't sell super well for me. Tommy Bahamas are going a little slow. And I told myself I will only buy Tommy Bahamas first if they have crazy embroideries on the back. Then I'll spend up on them. Or they're under $5. This one was $3.95. So for $3.95, I already know that's a good buy because I sell that a lot. It's just me being cheap, though, to lower the chances of too much loss. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. And Heath says, I have an Orvis long sleeve yellow heavy duty kind of shirt. No idea what price to list it at and can't find anything to compare it to. Any ideas? For an Orvis long sleeve yellow heavy duty kind of shirt, I would probably price it at $24.95 and just wait. If it doesn't sell, knock it down to $22.95. Maybe keep it at $24.95 and throw best offer on there. But that's usually what they'll go for. Different designs than usually seen on Tommy Bahamas. Yeah, that is a different design. I bought this for myself, guys, because the price was $1.95, and I don't really buy myself too much clothing. Take a look at that. The brand is Woolrich. Woolrich used to be worth money. It's not worth crap anymore, to be completely honest. It's really not worth anything. But the colors are Dolphins colors. They're orange and green. It's going to be great for football season on those cold nights. It's a heavy flannel. I really like it, so it's mine. Bought it for myself. Next, speaking of Black Fleece, boom, medium. That's 2 strikes. It's a medium and long sleeve. I know, it's 2 strikes, but for under $5, it's worth it. Speaking of Black Fleece, here's Black Fleece. I didn't pay $15. It was 75% off. So what did I pay, like $5? Or yeah, I paid $5 for it. Take a look at this. It's like a button. It's got these long sleeves with these buttons on it. It's really nice. I can't tell if it's men's or women's. I really can't tell, but I thought it was nice. So for $5, I picked it up because that's cheap. That's much cheaper than the $15. Ooh, we have another Dolphins fans in the house. Woo-hoo! Yeah, Magnify is completely right. Here we go. Here is a bomb shirt. Price has been coming down a little bit, but still sells well. Patagonia, organic cotton, size XL, which is nice. Short sleeve, which is good for spring and summer. Also has the Patagonia logo right there on the chest. $5. I think that's a good buy. It's that seersucker material again. Cardigan, yeah, this is a cardigan. The emblem always reminds me of Jurassic Park when they're feeding the raptors. Yeah, I like that with the black fleece. And then check this one out, guys. This is another Patagonia, size XL. This is more of a green and brown. The logo is down there at an angle, and this price was only $3.95, so $4. So not bad, honestly. They're both very clean. All the button slits on everything's diagonal on this, which is weird, but still very cool. So yeah, a couple Patagonias. That's good. I actually had a third Patagonia. It was a button-up vest, like a big puffer vest. But the buttons were cracked. One was chipped. One was missing half of it, and there were no replacement buttons. So it was only $5, but I didn't want to spend it because it was pretty destroyed. Next, here's a great brand I paid $6 for. I've actually never purchased and sold it, but I've heard about it, and I looked up the comps, and they look good. See that little Masters logo on the chest? The brand is Augusta National Golf Shop, size large, stretchy material. You guys know I love my golf polos. $6 is pretty good. I found a few Peter Millars today, but they were all pretty high priced in the $10 to $12 range. That's just out of my comfort zone. I do sell them for around $30, so I know I could double my money. But some sit. I mean, I've had some listed for 6 months at $20, and they're just not moving. And some I'll list, and they'll sell the very next day for $30. So it really, really, really depends. So I try not to spend more than $8 max if it's a really nice one. Another good buy. Yes. And Cricky says goodbye. Yes. Joseph says buy the busted Patagonia, mail it to them, and they fix it free. Oh yeah. Well, too late now. It'll still be there tomorrow, maybe. Who knows? Here's a great thing. Brand new with tags, which I was surprised it was only $2.95. Brand new with tags, Nike Golf Dry Fit, and it's recent. It's PGA Championship 2016 with the Nike logo on the sleeve and a freaking beer logo on this sleeve, Amstel Light. So it has all these positives to it, right? Brand new with tags, PGA logo, right? PGA for last year, which is very recent. Nice white color. It's hard to find white. It's a good thing this was new, so there's no stains. A beer logo, a Nike logo. This thing is good for $3. I have no idea what I'm going to price it at, but that's a good price. I bought a vest new with tags and busted zipper sent to Patagonia, and they repaired it for free so I could sell it as new with tags. Damn, that's really awesome, honestly. Also, I'm a Jets fan. Ew, get out of here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Olivia says, I have one of those polos, green stripe with the logo embroidered, but there's no tag on the inside except for the size. Are they faked? No, but, well, they might be. Other brands still use that logo. That logo is, I believe, just the Masters logo. So it can be used on a whole bunch of different things. It's goodbye, especially since new with tags. I agree. I bought a 10-pack of brand new Max LVHS hit 5, sold for $65 today on eBay. Awesome. That is a great buy and sell. I pick those up all the time. Speaking of Orvis, here we go, guys. Orvis, $2.95. Do you guys see that price? $2.95? How awesome is that? Look at that. What is it made out of? 60 or 55% hemp, 45% Tencel lyocell, size XL. Short sleeve button. It's black. It's pretty nice, guys. I actually honestly have 3 or 4 of these listed right now. Not a single one has sold. But for $3, I figure that'll be okay. I've had them listed for over a month now each, and not a single one has sold. Maybe my price is too high. I think I'm only at $25. Maybe I gotta lower it to 20, but I don't know. No, these prices are not as safe. Hit the like button. Jesse's kicking ass with these live videos. Thank you, Christopher McCoy. Smoke that shirt. Yeah, since it's hemp. Here's something really dope, guys. Price $7.95. Let me try it on real quick. Now, it's a little long for me, and the sleeves are a little short, so it's going to be tough to find somebody that this fits. No, it's honestly not that long on me, but the sleeves are just a bit short, and I don't have the longest of arms. But we got elbow patch, which is nice. What brand What brand do you guys think this is? What brand are we working with right here? We button this middle button right here. The length of these sleeves is kind of bothering me. I should have noticed, but it's hard to tell. It's very nice. That's the style. I fear Suits worried about returns. Yeah, well, that's why you gotta take very specific measurements. It's hard to find somebody has these exact measurements. Cause see how short the sleeve is? I bend my elbow. My elbow is way up here, and the patch is way down here. The pad, but it's still nice. We have one person. We have Sean Payne saying Ralph Lauren. It's not Ralph Lauren. There are two pockets right here. Ooh, there's something in the pocket. Is that the? Oh no, the pocket just has. Is that a hole? It's just loose fabric. You just have to measure as good as you can for suits of wood. Yeah, exactly. See, when I stretch my arms out, look how short they get. Very short. When I go down, it's interesting. Chaps, Ralph Lauren, second that. No, I'll show you guys right now. And it has this nice padding on the inside. Orvis. Orvis with a nice little zipper pocket right in here. I don't know what the material is, but it does say. It's a size 44R, made in the USA. 44R with some short sleeves, so somebody's got to have some short arms. Interesting. It doesn't look like it's been tailored or anything. Maybe it does. You know, it very well might have been. Very well might have been. But for an Orvis, guys, this is pretty dope. For $8, I don't care if the sleeves are short. I think it'll still sell pretty well because it has those dope elbow patches. I'd still wear it even with those short sleeves. I don't care. Should I pick up any Orvis I find as long as it's cheap? I'm talking like $4, $5 less. It looks like it was made for Danny DeVito. That's exactly what it's like. Somebody that's bigger and short. Do most people tailor their suits? Yeah, a lot of people do. That's why you just have to do the correct measurements and wait for that right person. I don't buy suits like ever. So I just bought this because I like the elbow patches, I like the brand, and I like the design. All right, let's go into this bag right here. We got a big bag right here. The average sell price, I have no idea. Like if you're getting one that's so short, stubby little arms, exactly. If you're messing around with the long sleeve, like part wool, part cotton, I sell those for around $20-ish. You can sell them for 25. I actually have better luck selling Orvis that has a lot of wear and tear. So if there's holes and fraying, I sell them for $15, which is cheaper, but they sell nearly instantly, within a day. I love that. All right, so let's go to this right here. And speaking of Orvis, found another Orvis. Here it is. This one's 100% cotton, but guys, look at the price. $7.95. It was half off, so I got it for $4. $4. I like the design. You know, not too shabby, not too shabby at all, for $4. So we'll see. I find a lot of Orvis up here. There's actually an Orvis store about 20 minutes from my house, and that Orvis store is right next to a thrift store, and I find that thrift store gets a lot of Orvis items because people that live in that town shop at the Orvis store. When they're done with the Orvis clothes, they donate it to the Goodwill right next to the Orvis store. So, pretty interesting. Next, we got a dizzle dope Tommy Bahama, size XL, 100% silk. Guys, check out this design. This is crazy. This is silly. It is bright as can be. And what do you guys think I paid for it? I'll show you right here. $2.95. $3 for this Tommy Bahama. I really like the design. Not too shabby for $3. Speaking of cool designs, for $2.95, I got these pair of swim trunks. They look nice, right? They would look really good on me. Looked on the back right there. Polo Ralph Lauren. Right on the inside. Polo Ralph Lauren. Size large. Cotton, nylon, polyester. So, really cool. Perfect for summer. I'm not even gonna keep them. They're dope. But finally sold one of these over the weekend. An Orvis. That's awesome if you sold that. Next, we have this. I bought this for myself because, guys, the price. How I didn't even try it on. It's a size small, but it looked bigger. But guys, for the price, I mean, amazing find. You ready? Polo, Ralph Lauren, right? It's 100% cotton. Made in Northern Marina Islands, so made in USA. Really nice half zip with the logo. Guys, that price, $3.95. I'm actually going to try it on right now so we could see. Smells okay, smells fine. Because this, it says size small, but it looked a bit bigger. Oh, now that I'm trying it on, it's a little tight. Sleeves are a little tight, but that's okay. But it's a little snug. Not really. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Bring you guys right up over here. I mean, so it's a little snug, but I mean, it fits nice. Sleeves are good. I think it looks nice on me. I look fresh and fly. Just got to fix my hair. Which way does it go? This way? Hair's kind of messed up all day. I really don't know what to do with it. It's like in that weird stage where it's growing back in, but is Nautica a good brand to pick up? I don't think so, to be honest. Sell it. Doesn't go with your eye color. Really? You think so? Nautica isn't too great. Nautica, yeah. Everybody's telling me to sell it. Nobody likes it on me? Man, I really like it on myself. It's comfortable also. I need nicer clothes, guys. I don't own any nice clothes. But let's keep on going with this haul. Here's something really cool. Check this out. For $5, Blam. Let's actually bring this camera down. Blam. Champion. Champion has the old logo on the inside. Big bright logo on the outside. Logo on the back. No logo on the sleeves, I don't believe. But it's adjustable to tighten down at the bottom. So not too bad for $5. Size extra large, nylon. It's nice. It's not bad for $5. Champion's hot right now. I definitely, yeah, it's really cool. If it were my size, I don't know if I'd keep it, but still, okay, no receipt in there. So not too shabby. Let's go through this stuff. This is actually the last of the stuff. Champion, I've sold before. Yeah, I actually sell it pretty decently. Can you do Q&A at the end of the vid? I have an FBA question. Yes, I'll do a Q&A at the end of the vid. So let's bang this out. Not reading any more questions now, just so you guys know. So save them. Here we go. Right here for $5, we got the brand Ex Officio. I know you can't really see it. There it is, Ex Officio. And it's vented. It's like those Columbia PFGs where they're vented in the back. They have the mesh on the inside. But for $5, it's not bad. And the reason why I mostly got it was because there was another. This one was $4. Short sleeve. But it's the exact same style. Style of shirt. And then I found some really cool ones for $4. Another Ex Officio. This one has a bunch of fish on it. Still vented in the back. Really nice. This one actually feels really good. This is rayon and polyester, so it has kind of a silky feel to it. Next, we had another Ex Officio. Now I'm hoping this isn't dirty because you can tell the inside's tan. I think it's just to match with the green color possibly. There's the logo. This one also has a logo on the back. This has a bunch of trout, it looks like. Trout or salmon or something flopping around with some floral stuff. So not too bad. Then, I've never seen this before, guys. And I do well with this kind of blend. I paid $5 for it. It's Brooks Brothers, size large, but it's Brooks flannel. Never heard of Brooks flannel before. Slim fit, 80% cotton, 20% wool. So it's a cotton wool blend, Brooks Brothers. Crazy. Never seen it before in my life. Alright, last item, guys. One of my favorites. Paid $8. Maybe I'd keep this. This would probably look better on me, actually. This is Peter Millar, size medium. Paid $7.95. It's half zip. Has a really cool logo right there. And it's just this blue. If it had elbow patches, this would look so cool. But it's, you know, it's for golfers and stuff. I really like the Peter Millars. Never found a heavy cotton one like that, but I have a feeling it would do very well. I'm actually going to take this off. Ooh, gotta make sure I don't show everybody my nipples. Alright. Alright, spamming videos like crazy today? Definitely not spamming them. I'm trying to give you guys good content. I'm not trying to just spam you with crap. So maybe I will sell this, to be honest, because it is a little small on me. I think you guys were right. I don't know. And then this Peter Millar smells really good. I'll try this on really fast, and then I believe that's everything from the haul. We could get into a nice Q&A right now. Ooh, this one feels better. You could tell it's better quality, the Peter Millar. Now I know why people buy this. Ooh. Go, it has that nice zipper on it. Do that. Ooh. Ooh. This is nice, guys. Oh my gosh. Ooh, feel good. Never worn a Peter Millar before, but I have a bunch of them. So, very cool. Time to take this one off really fast. Yeah, I really like this one. I like the darker color. I tend to wear grays and stuff all the time, so probably not going to keep anything besides that one shirt that I kept. There we go. That looks horrible. Whatever. Looks small on me. Everything looks small on me lately. I've been gaining some weight. Keep that one, sell the other. I'm selling both. I am keeping this no matter what. Make sure it doesn't smell weird. It smells fine. Try it on real quick. It's a little baggier. I do like baggier stuff. This is the wool rich. It's cotton though. This one looks good. You know, it's just a basic flannel. I'd probably roll up the sleeves. Just like so. Keep it like that. That looks good, you know, very basic. So that's that, guys. So we could definitely do a Q&A right now. Yeah, a little lightheaded from turning everything. Haven't eaten a lot today, so I'm so lightheaded right now. What up, Texas Gal Treasures? How you doing? Those wardrobe technical difficulties. TJ Town Saints, no, that looks good. Works with the eyes. So questions away right now. I watched a YouTube video on this dude. He didn't eat anything for 28 days. All he did was drink water for 28 days and dropped like 52 pounds. Pretty crazy. Question. So I recently upgraded my Amazon account to Pro, and it said that the listings would be inactive for 72 hours. That was on Wednesday and still nothing. Any help? Anything? Help, please. That's weird. I honestly have no idea because when I switched to Pro, my listings weren't inactive. Amazon's always doing new things. They're always restricting new things. They're always trying out new things. So there could be a glitch in the system. I'd recommend calling them and honestly letting them know. And if you don't know Amazon's phone number, I never know it. I just go to Google, I press on the little voice icon, I say call Amazon, and it just calls Amazon's customer service. They'll figure it out for sure. Do executive collection dress shirts so well. Is that a brand? I have no idea. An executive collection sounds like it's like a sub-brand or like a sub-genre or species or whatever you want to call it under the main brand. I have no idea. Magnify TV. Do I have bins near me? Do I go them frequently? I do have bins, not near me, about an hour and a half away in the same state. I've gone twice. Felix Brewer says, costing me quite a lot in sales. I messaged, but they said they would email back. I would call. I never message. I always call, to be completely honest, because then you're talking to them right then and there. And I just find that that works out a little bit better. Dustin Doyle saying, are we going to party sometime? Dude, if you come back up to Connecticut, we can party all the time, really. There's actually a party I'm going to probably on Thursday in Willimantic, Connecticut. So I'll be in Willimantic, Connecticut, which is near Vernon, Connecticut, and Hartford, like over by Rake and Profit. How long have I been selling on eBay? About 3 years now, which is crazy. Felix Biower says thanks a lot. That's no cool. Knee Huff. Question. Got a question, guys. How do you list an item if there are multiple listings for that item? Which do I list under? Now, I assume you're talking about Amazon. So let's say you scan something in, right? Let's just say I scan in this truck. I go beep, and then I'm looking at my screen, and I just got a text, and I'm looking at my screen, and it shows that fire truck, another one, another one. You normally see this with vinyl records. You see this with books and things like that. There's going to be a few, more than one listing, right? So the first listing is usually the best, but not all the time. Sometimes, guys, sometimes, the first listing is a crap listing. Let's say the rank is 1.5 million. It'll let you know the rank right there on your Amazon seller app. The next one might have a rank of 40,000, so you know that that's the better one. Now, sometimes it's just because the same product is listed in 2 different categories. So let's say a pencil set is listed in home, and let's say it's listed in home improvement and in office products, right? That's possible. That could happen. So the ranks may be similar, but one might be going for a little more money, maybe $4 or $5 more. The rank might be a little bit higher, but people will still see it and buy it. That's a judgment call. So I 9 times out of 10 just go with the lowest rank, even if I'm going to lose money. I just go with the lowest rank because I know that's the one that sells the most. I don't do it all the time, but that's what I do most of the time. Look for rank. I buy almost everything based off of rank. Any more questions, guys? We got 68 people watching. I'd love to get 100 people watching. I mean, I don't know how that's possible. I think you just have to wait until you have a lot of subscribers, and then eventually 100 come in. I don't know if you could really share this to all your subscribers. I have no clue how that works. Question, if you put priority shipping in the listing for an item, but after it sells you find their regional rate box will be cheaper, will you use the regional rate? Well, I believe regional rate is still priority. It's still priority mail. So yeah, I don't see why not. Because priority is priority. Whether it be a flat rate, a padded flat rate, medium flat rate, just a priority mail box, or a regional box. I believe that they're all the same priority mail. Magnified TV says, how much time do you typically spend in a thrift store? Well, when I got all these clothes and all those board games, I showed up to the thrift store at 3:45 p.m. and I was there until 6. So about 2 hours and 15 minutes. The next thrift store where I got all these ex officio shirts, that Sony subwoofer, and some other little things, I was in there for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'd say on average I spend just over an hour in a thrift store. What about myself? This isn't always the case. There's some thrift stores that suck and I walk in and out in 15 minutes. And there's others that are great, and I'm always looking in every nook and cranny because I go into a thrift store, and if I'm finding piles of crap, I'm like, okay, now I really need to pay attention here because this store is stocked. So if I find a bunch of board games, I'm like, heck yeah, I'm going to the electronics. Then I start finding a bunch of electronics. I go, heck yeah, I'll go to the clothes. And I go from clothes to CDs, and I'll start scanning all the CDs, and I'll go check the books, I'll check the video games, I'll check the glass case. That could take 2-3 hours to be very thorough. Do I do eBay full time? The Bugman XX. The Bugman XX asks. I do kind of. I resell full time. So I do eBay. I do Amazon. I do merch by Amazon. I do other things. I do trying to remember what else I do. I invest in stocks, which I've been doing lately. And to be honest, guys, I screwed up, man. I screwed up on my stocks. I'm not going to go into that. That's maybe for another video. Do I ever buy anything from Ross? I've actually gotten that question a lot, like maybe 3 times just in this video alone. I do not have a single Ross near me in Connecticut. They do not make Rosses in Connecticut. I assume from what I've seen in other videos, especially Hustler Hacks videos, Rosses seem to be like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but we have TJ Maxx and Marshalls here. We also have Plato's Closet. Do I also sell women's clothing? I do not. I very, very, very rarely. I have bought and sold women's clothing before, but it's so rare. I mostly would deal with women's shoes, and not even specific women's shoes. Well, more specifically in women's shoes, running shoes and track shoes and workout shoes, those kind of things, like Saucony and Nike and things like that, because I know that those do well no matter what. I don't mess with women's dress shoes or anything. I don't know women's style, and I don't really go through the women's clothing racks very often. I find that there's more filler in the women's section, but there's also more options because you go to any thrift store, guys, I can guarantee every single thrift store you go to, the women's section is 3 times as big as the men's section. Every single thrift store. More women buy clothes, more women donate clothes. It's just the way it is. So if I branched out into it, that would be nice, but I don't think I ever will unless I grow really big where I'm hiring people, which I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. Do I have a Marshalls or TJ Maxx in your area? Do I source there or no? I do, and I do. I have many Marshalls, many TJ Maxxes, and I source there all the time. Magnify TV asks, I'm afraid of selling women's clothing because I wouldn't know how to title something. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what half the styles are called. I really have not a clue what half the styles are called when it comes to women's clothing. That is another thing that I just don't want to spend the time to learn about at the moment. What is up, Shayna Noble? Guys, we have 68 people in the house. 68, 70 people in the motherfucking house. Getting stoked. Where are my questions at, guys? Where are my questions? You doing the duck face pose, bro? Yeah, in my what's it called? My thumbnail. No, it's just because I got really big lips. No matter how I try to position my lips, it always looks like I'm doing the duck face because my lips are giant. Get those likes up. This looks like my 200th video. Is this really my 200th video? I did not know that. That's actually pretty cool. Can't wait till I have 1,000. We're at 72 right now, guys. Keep that number growing. Keep it freaking growing. If I'm a woman, and I don't know the names of all the styles, but you learn. I'm a woman too. I'm not a woman. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking for so long. Do you have an employee or helper? If so, what source do you use? I don't. I do every single aspect of Amazon, of eBay, of merch, of YouTube, every single little aspect by myself alone, which is sad. But yeah, I do every little thing by myself. Do you have a video game collection? Can you show it? Death Piles. I used to, man. I used to have a huge video game collection. I sold most of it off before I moved here to make some extra money. I still have a collection, though. I have about 100 or so Nintendo 64 games still. I didn't sell any of those. I have about 25 to 30 SNES games, few Genesis, few regular Nintendo. I kept a few that I really liked. For PS4 and Xbox, I have a bunch. I have, well over 30 to around 30 games, I'd say, for Xbox One, and for PS4, I have about 20, I'd say. Maybe it's more. I really don't know. I buy some games digitally also. How many hours do I spend listing on eBay? I spend a lot of hours listing on eBay. I actually spend a lot of time listing on eBay when I really shouldn't. Because it doesn't make me as much money as Amazon, so I should really focus on sending in more Amazon shipments. Probably in a day, because I've been listing on eBay every day actually lately. Probably like 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day. I'd say 3 hours a day is how much time I spend listing on eBay. Maybe a little bit more than that. Lately, it's been more than that, but on average, I'd say 3. I mean, yesterday I probably spent 6 hours, 7 hours listing on eBay. Today I'm gonna spend probably 4 to 5 hours listing, so it fluctuates. Keep talking. I'm listing like mad. Nice. There you go. Seen some serious hauls lately. How are the death piles? Death piles are coming along. I don't know if you saw my last video, but if you remember all the bags that were over there, they're all gone now because I took all my clothing, I folded it up, I put it here, and I've been actively taking pictures and listing them. So I have everything just folded, ready to go, and I'm ashamed because when I first started buying clothing, guys, I just bought stuff. I really didn't take the time to do quality control. And I don't want to show this, but I want to be completely transparent. So I'm going to show you guys. Take a look. That huge pile right there are all clothing with flaws. Whether they have holes, stains, armpit stains. A lot of them have armpit stains. Or buttons missing. I mean, that is a dense, tall pile. I mean, it almost goes halfway to my door. So my door was open, and each time I found something, I would just throw it to the corner. I was like, screw this. This is ruined. This is ruined. I was getting pissed, guys. I was actually getting very, very, very pissed because of how many things I bought that weren't a good investment. But I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. You're going to make mistakes. I'm going to try to find a way to salvage as much of that as I can, or sell them in lots with minor flaws, just to get some money back, you know? I will get my money back. How many items do you list every day or every week? Lately, I've been listing on eBay 10 to 15 items a day. Amazon, I do about 1 to 2 shipments a day, just because I haven't been finding a lot. Luckily, I found a lot right now. 1 to 2 shipments a week for Amazon usually consists of 30 items a shipment, so about 60 items a week into Amazon, and about let's just average it out to 10 a day for eBay. I probably do it 4 to 5 days a week, so 40 to 50 a day on 40 to 50 a week on eBay. So those are my averages. And like I said, I do this all by myself, so sometimes you get a little worn out. So I don't do it every day. One stirring the pot. When are peak traffic times on eBay? For me, Sunday night is peak. I don't know why. That's just when it is. Nightwing, what up, man? I have better luck selling men's clothing. Men will pay. Yeah, I find that also, to be completely honest. I'm trying. There we go. What I miss? You missed a lot. Do I dumpster dive? I have. I haven't lately. I really haven't lately. Where I moved, all of the dumpsters have locks on them. Every single one. I was actually thinking maybe I'll do a video on it tomorrow, or it's like not tomorrow, but sometime in the future. I was thinking about going to all the independent resell shops around me. There's a bunch of them, consignment stores, things like that. They all have garbages out back that don't have the big commercial locks and everything on them. They must throw away some cool stuff that they just don't sell in the store. So maybe I'll go try doing something like that. I'm just starting out. Do I wash my clothes prior to selling? I do not. I only do if they smell really bad, or if they have like dog hair and stuff on them and I can't get it all off. I'll wash them, but that's very, very, very rare. I actually haven't lately, but I try to put in my listings in my description, we recommend washing this item due to being kept in storage, something like that. Amazon, what do you do if you have an item that shares the same UPC as another product, but they are not the same? That happens all the time also. That's when you just type in the title of the product and see if there's an actual listing for it. Did you get the CD Amazon email today? I probably did, honestly. I'll check my phone really quick because somebody else that I was out thrifting and I ran into someone I knew. He was telling me that he got an email on that, and I actually have one communication thing right here. Let's see what it says. It says, no, this is just something random. I don't know if you received the emails on the mobile app or not, but yeah, I do know that you can't sell popular CDs or popular music anymore for a lot of sellers, which sucks. Hey, I see that stuff hiding under your table in the corner. Yeah, that's excess stuff, other stuff with stains and crap that I really have to figure out what I'm gonna do with. Personally, I usually wash all clothes, especially since I get a lot from Goodwill outlets. Yeah, from the outlets, that kind of makes sense. A lot of clothes I get actually have dry cleaning tags on them, a lot of them, which I'm surprised how many people dry clean their clothes before they donate, or maybe they just dry clean them, hang them in their closet, and then donate them after. That's possible. Is Amazon going to end up gating everything? Every time you turn around, they're gating another category. I honestly think they will. I do. That's not a nice outlook, but I think they will. So I'm just enjoying it while I can. Cricky717 says, very easy with the bad lighting in thrift stores to miss flaws. I have a rack ready to get rid of a garage sale. Yeah, a garage sale would be a good way to get rid of a lot of these items also with these stains and stuff. Because a lot of people, I mean, I wouldn't mind buying a shirt if it had a little stain or a little hole or something if I really like the shirt. Um, I wear shirts like that all the time. It doesn't really bother me too much. Um, some of them are so bad, but at a garage sale, people can look it over. If they want to buy it, they can buy it. Good idea. Might have a garage sale soon this summer. Because I do need to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Um, is it? Oh no. Hate when that happens. It's very easy. What about clothes that say dry clean? Do I do that? I do not. I have never done that. Actually, I've done that once. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it once on one item, and it ended up not really being worth it. If it needs it and it's worth the expense, yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes you can't see stains or flaws because the lighting at thrift stores sucks sometimes. Sometimes it really does suck. I'm not gonna lie there. As a full-time reseller, do you sometimes worry that won't make as much to pay bills since you have to reinvest back in buying inventory? Yeah, sometimes, but yeah, sometimes. I saved a lot of money before I moved, and I honestly really need to start making more money. I really do. I need to start making more money because I'm at the point where I'm dipping into that savings fund a little bit, which I really shouldn't be touching. That's more for emergencies, but I am dipping into it just a bit, so I need to start making more money. Hence the reason why I'm buying a lot. I've been listing like crazy. I just sold a $60 CD set right before I started this live stream. It's sitting right over there. It's a Bible, audio Bible, 60 bucks. Awesome. I actually got it at the Connecticut meetup. A bunch of people passed on it because they scanned it into Amazon, and Amazon had a rank of like 1.5 million, and it was going for, I forgot, like 40 bucks, right? So I was like, well, I'm gonna take a look. And I remember selling something very similar very similar in the past. So I looked it up on eBay, and I couldn't find the exact one, but I saw similar ones selling for about 50 bucks. So I just took it, I listed it for $58.95, and it sold in a day. I listed it this morning, and it sold for almost $60. Paid 10. So, and I can ship it media mail since it's audiobooks. Um, I grab clothing then sort while in line. I do that as well. What up, Gerson? We got Gerson Estrada in the house. I love Gerson. He runs this awesome Facebook page called Thrifty World. It's a really good reseller page. It's actually, guys, I don't know if you follow a bunch of reseller groups on Facebook. I'm sure you're subscribed to a bunch of people on YouTube. But it is, I believe, I might follow one other, but I never go to it. It is the only Facebook group I follow and actually look at. It's called Thrifty World. Now, there's not as much chatter as there is in some of these bigger groups, but that also means there is zero drama and zero anything. It is such a chill group. Honestly, Gerson does a very good job at taking care of it. One during the plot says men's clothing is easier because there are limited styles. We don't usually wear capris and tunics. No, we don't. I wear capris all the time. No, I wear sweatpants 99% of the time and shorts in the summer. Basketball shorts. Do I use a mannequin? I do. I have this little guy. And I hang him up. And it works really well. I actually just switched up my picture taking technique, guys. I used to make all of my main photos a folded shirt. I'm actually X-naying that completely. X-naying it. And I'm opting for hanging mannequin main photo. It saves me some time because of how annoying it is to have to fold the shirt and get the right picture without shadows. I did like doing it that way because some shirts that are very plain on the front, like a plain blue Tommy Bahama, looks like crap. Now, if it's folded and I could get close to it, I'll still do folded for some shirts because if it's folded, I could get close to it and you could see the logo. And I like people to be able to see, oh yeah, they know it's a Tommy Bahama, it's nicer, you get a really good close up of it if it's a nice design. So, but most of the time, I am going to be doing hanging pictures. Hence the reason why, guys, I also bought a steamer the other day. I'll let you guys know how it goes. If it's actually good, I'll put it down in my affiliate links that I have. Um, I tend to, I 100% only put things down in my description that are worth the investment. Stuff that I personally use that's withstood the stand of time. My scale, one of the scales I've done there, my big one, actually is kind of messed up, but I think that's because I've really screwed with it a lot. I'm going to be buying another one though. It lasted 2 years, so I guess that's good for all the abuse I put it through. Um, Anyone know what time period Amazon bases their sales rank on? No. Uh, Nightwing, I'm in Rockstar Flipper's Facebook group about only one I follow, but not so much anymore too. Too many big peep chatterboxing. Yeah, it happens with the bigger groups. Not much you can do about it. Um, and angle looks good. Yeah, and angle's always a good idea also. That is. The name of the Facebook is Thrifty World. Thrifty World. Um, One stirring the pot says sweatpants should be banned in public. I wear them in public. I've been wearing them all day, and they're super comfy. I actually changed my shirt today into this once I got it in the mail because I was happy. I really like it. So, uh, do I use Tide pens? Son, I don't think you know about that Tide life. Yeah, I do. I use Tide pens on everything, all the time. I also have the Shout bottle right there. There it is. I don't use that often though. Just try to join. Hopefully, not too much complaining. Nah, there's none at all. Death files. Not that I see, anyways. Reseller guy says, yeah, Tide pens are a good thing. Superman 847. See, I don't really have to read it out loud because I put the chat right here so everybody can see it afterwards, which is, I think, the best thing that any reseller has done on YouTube. To be honest, putting the chat right there is, come on, guys, really? That's awesome. That's awesome. Give me some props for that. Anybody use Payability? Thinking of using it? No, I do not. Or no, I have not. TJ Towns. Hey, I just scanned a pair of new boots. I paid $10 for. I think it'll sell for $40. Last pair sold for $133.95 on eBay. What is the brand? Give us the brand. We need to know the brand. Can suit jackets sell without the pants? Yeah, all the time. All the time. Obviously, you're going to get more with the pants. Magnified TV. Are Tide pens good? I never use them. They work really good if the stain is fresh. If you found it at a thrift store and the stain has set in, it's a lot tougher. You could use OxyClean, the spray, to spray it, and I've tried that, but it actually leaves a little bit of a yellowish tint behind on white. So I haven't found the perfect solution. I've tried putting actual Dawn dish soap and scrubbing it in on certain really bad stains, especially on armpit stains. I learned online for armpit stains, you spray some of the OxyClean, didn't work. I tried rubbing Dawn on, didn't work. And I have a bunch of shirts like that. It sucks because a lot of them are silk that have the stains, and you can't put OxyClean on silk or wool or linen, I believe, or anything like that, or cashmere. So you can't even use this on silk, but I have used it on silk, and it's actually a horrible idea. I don't recommend. Silk, you could put Dawn dish soap on it and really rub it in and let it sit, and then put it in the wash. You're actually not supposed to put silk into a washing machine, but if it's on a cold setting, very light, you can. And I've also put it into the dryer on very light setting. But it could cause fires, so you want to be careful. Nightwing, I like when I'm on Xbox, can see what everyone's saying. Oh, you're watching this on your Xbox right now on the TV? That's a good idea. I actually have just recently started watching stuff on the TV for YouTube. Funtasima Raven, black leather. Very cool. And see, now the good thing is everybody that's not live right now can actually look this up. It's so hard to find exactly where I'm trying to point. Look that up and see exactly how much they go for and how good that is. Stains bad, I pass. Well, I don't buy things with stains. I try not to, but when I get home, if the lighting was bad in the thrift store, like someone was saying earlier, I realize, hey, I made a mistake. I'm stuck with it. I want to try and get the stain out. Otherwise, I don't try to buy things with stains at all. Mixed baking soda and vinegar. Good idea. I've actually heard about that. Found my first excellent condition Birkenstock sandals, listing it tonight. Ooh, now I believe Birkenstock is actually, you're not allowed to sell Birkenstock on eBay. They'll take your listing down, or maybe that's Amazon. I'm not sure. Magnified TV says, what about pen on shirts? How do you take that out? I've honestly never had pen on stains. The shout is for more heavy duty stains, so it's actually something I probably should try to use. I just haven't. I've used it on my car before, on my car carpet, and it kind of worked. Lemon juice, baking soda, scrub with toothbrush. That's interesting, just not in silk. Zote bar soap. Yes, I've heard about Zote, or Zodi. Do I keep all my Goodwill thrift store receipts for taxes, or is your own Google Docs? Oh my gosh, I do. I keep all my receipts. You could actually see them all piled up right there. Whenever I come home, I just take my receipt and I toss it on that back table. I need a better method for storing that stuff. I really do. Never heard of them before. You are lucky. I just heard that hand sanitizer gets ink out. Hey, I actually have heard that before. Light up my phone if I think there's a stain. See, the thing is, a lot of times you don't know where the stain is, so I'm not going to sit there for every piece of clothing, shine my light, you know. I normally notice in the photo taking process because of all the light shining at it, and let's say I'm taking a picture of this, I'm like, oh wait, there's a little black stain here. I'm like, crap. So what happens? Do I have Conkers on N64? I do not have Conkers on N64, but I do have the rare replay pack for the Xbox One. So I am able to play that game. It's a fun game. I wish I had it for N64 though. There's a bunch of rare games that I do not own for the Nintendo 64. Rarest video game I own for my Nintendo 64 would be Snowboard Kids 2, which isn't that rare of a game. It's like it's expensive. That's probably the rarest game I own for my N64. Keep all my purchases on Google Docs, then I can calculate fees and profit. Helps decide. That's a good idea. I do have a spreadsheet. Haven't updated it in like 3 months, which is not good. It's gonna take me forever to update at this point, but I really need to just sit there for a week straight and update it to keep myself up to date. Keep all my purchases on. Oh yeah, hand sanitizer apparently gets ink out. Yes, we were just seeing that. Yeah, it does apparently, from what I've heard. So a Harley Davidson shirt the other day for 32 with 2 buttons missing. See, that's awesome because I sold one for 22 in mint condition the other day, and I knew I sold it for too cheap. I knew instantly, but I was just happy to get rid of it, but I did sell it for too cheap. Bought a dozen Wii racing wheels, stuck with them. Yeah, those don't go for anything. Pair them with Mario Kart. That's the one, but Mario Kart's what's going to sell. If the ink dissolves in ETOH alcohol, then isopropyl and hand sanitizers will work, or at least make it bleed nicely. See, everybody's still talking about the stains. I'm done with stains, guys. I'm trying never to buy things with stains again. I bet you a few of these pieces have stains on them that I didn't notice. It's okay. When you list on eBay, the hell was that? When you list on eBay, listing, when you, gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm so dizzy right now. When you list on eBay, what page listing are you on? Top 10 or further back? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Might be further back. I really don't know. Gotta have the games, man. I would love to do a video showing off my games, to be honest, but that's not really for my YouTube channel. I do things like that, my Periscope. Let me do just a shameless shout out. If you guys want to follow me on Periscope, I am at Thrift School, I believe. Yeah, right over on Periscope. So I live stream all the time. I actually live stream while I was finding a lot of these clothes, and usually when I'm drunk at night. So I'm not drinking tonight or tomorrow, so you guys won't get a fun Periscope. I'm drinking water tonight just because. Yeah, Harley shirts can get you 35 to 40 easily. Yeah, I listed it for 25. I don't know what I was thinking or why I listed it so low. I just did like an idiot. Because 25 is usually my go-to, and I just kind of listed it for 25. Had best offer on there. Somebody offered me. I just took it. It was a stupid idea. Magnified TV, does an eBay store put you higher in the listings? Actually, I believe it does. Number one drink of choice. Um, well, I mean, beer usually, but beer's so bad for me. Like, I would love to go out tonight, go to this place, Dos Amigos, awesome Mexican place. They have really good IPAs. I've been loving Road to Ruin. I love Sea Hag. That's probably one of my favorites. I love Bloodline by Flying Dog Brewery. That's a blood orange beer. It's actually a lot better than it sounds. Um, and then for like liquor drinks, I've really been into gin and tonic with Hendrick's gin. I don't know. That's just what my buddy gives me whenever I go to the bar, and I like it. And Jameson and ginger ale I like also. Do not drink tequila. Do not drink um, rum, but I drink everything else. Am I a power seller? I don't know if I'm a power seller, guys. I really don't. I don't think I am. Because I have 3-day handling time or something like that. I should probably change my handling time, but I like giving myself some slack and leeway. Russell says, "Eat, man, eat." Yeah, dude, my eyes are like, I'm getting really lightheaded right now. I had breakfast this morning, and then I made a chicken patty when I got home from thrifting. Just a plain chicken patty. I threw it on the stove top. I let it heat up. I cooked it, and then I just dipped it in ketchup and I ate the chicken patty like that. No bun or nothing on it, and I'm really hungry. But I have eaten today, so I can't complain. Nightwing, Shock Top. Oh, Shock Top's great. Miguel says, "Hey from San Diego. Hello from Connecticut. Um, no matter how hard I try, I still manage to pick up something with a stain or flaw that I missed. Happens to me every single time. I can guarantee one of these items has a stain on it. I just know it. I know it for a fact. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, reseller guy. Um, Nightwing, that's all you need. I eat like one meal a day, about 2K calories. Oh, well, I've probably, yeah, love chicken patties and ketchup. I do. I really honestly do. Today, I mean, I can, if I were to really think how many calories I had, I'd say 750 to 1,000 max. 1,000 max. So I'm trying to remember what I had for breakfast. Oh, I had a ham and egg sandwich at Dunkin' Donuts. Or not ham and egg, just an egg and cheese on an English muffin. What is that, like 300 calories, 350 calories? And then I had my chicken patty, which is like 300 calories. So I'm at about 650 calories, guys, for the day. That's not a lot. I'm pretty hungry. Um, I usually do all my eating at night, which is horrible. That's why I gain weight. Um, if you are able to, I would try 1-day handling time. It increases sales and is more convenient for your buyers since everyone wants things fast these days. See, I was actually honestly thinking about doing 1-day handling time, but there's so many days, especially on the weekends and stuff. I know I don't think it counts for the weekends, but there's so many days where I am gone. I'm at my girlfriend's house. She lives, an hour away from me, or so, 40 minutes or so, and I'm not gonna drive home because I sold something. So I like having that little bit of buffer. Um, so that's just the way I handle it right now. In the future, maybe. You in the green room like it? I'm not in the green room, sadly, so I don't know how good it is or not. Nightwing says, "Gotta hit that gym too." Yeah, I was actually supposed to go tonight, but obviously I'm not. It's 11:15 and I'm tired and I gotta do this work. Work out like crazy and eat super healthy. You can lose weight fast. Oh, of course, Mischievous Mal. It's that easy. I like drinking beer and playing video games though, so it makes it hard to work out and eat healthy. Darlene C says, "I found a leather Converse leather duffel bag. I can't find a comparison. I think I'll auction it for 70, see what happens." Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Might as well. Good night, Christopher McCoy. Good night, good night. I'm actually heading out also, guys. It's been an hour and 18 minutes. This is far too long for a live stream. I try not to do them over an hour because who wants to sit down and watch a live stream for over an hour? I don't. Um, so hopefully you guys all learned something. I answered a lot of questions. Give it that thumbs up before you leave. Comment down below if you have any other questions after the video and after it's uploaded, of course. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thrift School, signing out.